Hi traders, I'm Ross Maxwell and the founder of Keyzone Traders. Now there are a lot of traders out there that promote being able to make money from the markets for as little as 30 minutes to an hour a day. And in this video I just want to discuss this and expand on this claim a little further. Alright, hi. So one question that I do get asked a lot is, can you make money from the markets from trading as little as 30 minutes or an hour a day? And the short answer is yes, absolutely you can. But there is a much bigger answer, and to put the whole thing into context, it's like saying, to use a sports analogy, it's like saying, can I be a professional footballer for playing just 90 minutes a week? And again, the short answer may be yes, because you only have one game a week. Now, you have to remember that when you're entering the markets and you're competing in a live trading environment, you are up against professionals. You are up against the elite guys who have spent their whole careers to create a profession in that environment. And it's the same with footballers. They have spent their whole careers to create an environment for themselves to compete at the highest level. Now, it's important to realise that to get to that point, you don't just play 90 minutes a week. You don't just trade for 30 minutes a day. You need to put work in to be able to be the best version of you and focused on that market for that 30 minutes that you're trading. You need to be armed with all the tools that you need to be able to be competitive and make the most of that 30 minutes a day or an hour a day, whatever it is that you decide is your trading time. It's also important that you need to know, and this will vary depending on what instruments you're trading and what time frames, etc., but you need to know when is the optimum time of the day for you to be trading and looking at the markets, because that will vary from instrument to instrument and asset class to asset class. So for example, I trade, they trade FTSE and DAX on the European Open. That's because there is more volatility, and volatility creates opportunity. I can't just sit there and say, right, I'm going to trade half an hour today and that be randomized throughout the day. It has to be a specific time. So you need to have the knowledge of when the best time is for you to be able to trade that day. It's also not as simple as just spending 30 minutes, sitting down at your desk at 8 o'clock in the morning, spending 30 minutes trading, and then closing your screens and walking away. You have to prepare yourself to be the best version of yourself in that moment. So you have to analyze the markets. You need to have a clear and concise trade plan. You need to trade journal as well, so you can analyze your trading and again be the best version of you in that moment. It also it's not just about the process. You have to build the skill sets to be able to be the best version of you in that moment. It doesn't just happen overnight. A professional footballer, to take it back to the sports analogy, doesn't just at 25 decide that he wants to be a professional footballer and go and start playing kicking a ball around for 90 minutes at the weekend. He would have gone through a whole long process, from a kid going through graduate schemes, YTS schemes. Then he has training, he has tactics training, he goes to the gym. He would have had a whole series of coaches teaching him how to be a better footballer before he breaks into the first team to be able to play those 90 minutes of competitive football each week. And it's the same as traders. We need to build emotional intelligence to be able to make quick decisions in a live trading environment. We need to build the skill sets and the knowledge about solid risk management and how important it is to keep our accounts safe at all times. We need to build pattern recognition skills to be able to spot the patterns in real time as well. Now, all of these things take time to develop. They all take work that you're going to have to put in to be able to develop them as well. And that doesn't happen in just 30 minutes a day. So it's important when somebody sits there and claims that you can make money from the market from trading just 30 minutes a day, think about the bigger picture. Ask that person, that's great, but are you going to provide me with the tools and the education and the skills to be able to take advantage of the markets for as little as 30 minutes a day? And also, are you going to help with all of the other preparation to make yourself the best version of yourself for that 30 minutes a day? Because yes, you are going to be able to make money from trading the markets in very little periods of time. In fact, sometimes the smaller amounts of time that you spend at the screen can be beneficial for some traders. However, there's a lot of extra work that needs to go in. Just like footballers go on the training pitches, they have a diet, they have a lifestyle which creates them to be the best version of themselves when it comes to their competitive game time. We need to do all of those similar things to become the best version of ourselves when we sit down to trade. So, as I say, it is possible to make money from trading very little, but we have to think about the bigger picture, and there is a lot more hard work that has to go in to be able to take advantage of the opportunities in such small windows.